Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm coming back with the first addition to the natural hair basics. In order to go from relaxed to natural hair, you have two options, either transition or big chop. Now there is no right way or wrong way to go natural. Whichever one you choose is completely up to you. You just have to do whichever one is more comfortable for you, and one way is not necessarily better than the other. Now some people believe that you only can transition from relaxed hair, but that is totally not the case. You can transition from damaged hair. That includes heat damage, heat training, color treated hair, which can also change your hair's texture, porosity, and density. Now, last but not least is poor hair care. Just because you've had natural hair your whole life doesn't mean that you're not a victim of poor hair care. Now, sometimes that can be resolved with a simple protein treatment or deep condition over time. But most of the time, you can just transition back to normal, healthy hair. So now what we're going to do is look at the pros and cons of transitioning and if you're going to do a big chop. One pro is that you definitely get to learn about your hair type while you're transitioning. Two, you get to avoid the short hair phase. If that's something that you're concerned about or scared about, if you've never had shorter hair before and that's the only thing that's keeping you from your natural hair journey, I suggest that you just transition until you get to a length that you're comfortable with. Three, while you're transitioning, you can still experience some natural hairstyles. You can do twist outs, braid outs, fantu knot outs, perm rods, flexi rods, and all of these styles will help you to blend your natural hair with your relaxed ends. Now the cons of transitioning is you will have two or more hair textures on your head. Now depending on if you have a healthy regimen or not, I would determine if your relaxed ends snap off or split before you even get a chance to trim it. Number two, transitioning requires a lot of maintenance. The conditioners, shampoos, hair products that you use for your relaxed hair won't necessarily work for your natural hair, but sometimes it just may work in a different way. The big chop. Now, the big chop is for those who want to be natural right now. They don't want to wait, they just want to start right now. Like, they can't wait. Now, there are different ways to do a big chop. Some people just take the clippers and they just shave it all off. Or some people, they use scissors, they just cut it off to like a little TWA, a little teeny weeny afro. Now, the pros of the big chop are very simple. You would have a consistent hair texture, even though some people naturally have like two or more hair textures. Like the majority of my hair is 4A, but sometimes I even see 3C and sometimes even 4B in my hair. You can never just have one hair texture or one hair type, but it's good to find like a pattern so you know exactly what your hair is doing and if your hair is changing. The second pro of doing a big chop is you would have a fresh start. You'll have no chemically processed ends, you'll have no split ends, you'll just have fresh hair. And the third pro is you will be able to experiment right away and figure out what works for your hair. And also styling is like super duper fast. Now the cons of a big chop is tricky whether you determine this is a con or not. Now if you're waiting to grow longer hair and length is important to you, then starting from scratch may seem a little bit scary for you if you have hair length goals. 2. Learning to deal with an entirely new texture. So often your hair texture will come as a complete shock. There's no real way of determining what your hair texture will be. Our hair changes so much from birth to adulthood that even now our hair can change. Now the third con of doing a big chop is finding hairstyles. Growing up from a TWA to the awkward stage is a bit tricky because that's when most people struggle to find natural hairstyles. Styling is harder because it's in the in-between stage. It's not short enough to just do a wash and go, and it's also not long enough to just stick back into a puff. Well, that's it, you guys. If you want more natural hair basics, then just give this video a thumbs up. If you're thinking about going natural for 2016, then hopefully this video has helped you. And if you're already natural, then just comment down below and let me know, which one did you do? Did you big chop? Did you transition? Were you already natural? Just let me know. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Anyway, I'll see you later.